This interview is about Mr. Tony Dolezal. Tony's history is simply amazing. Let me tell you briefly about Tony. Tony is a former champion in Olympic weightlifting and powerlifting who, during his competitive career, developed a serious fracture in his back that ended his career and left him with chronic back pain. Tony's tremendous desire to get back into competition, together with his refusal to accept a life with chronic back pain, was the impetus behind him inventing a new exercise in 1976, the leg raise hyperextension.
I create and invented exercises for my lower back, and I will speak and demonstrate in this video one of the exercises to you. That this is the only exercise I believe is absolutely essential, not just in rehabilitation, but maintenance of healthy back. I feel this video is very important for me to pass this information out to people and other athletes as I want to help. What I have here, ladies and gentlemen, I have a model of the spine, and I will show you and demonstrate to you what happened to me and what definitely shouldn't happen and doesn't have to happen to anybody else. It's 5 lumbar vertebrae. Number 5, number 4, number 3, 2, and 1. My problem occurred at L3 level, which is this one here. Fracture occurred between supraarticular process, which is here, and transfer process, which is here. So these bones in between gradually stretched till they broke off. When this defect occurred, as in my case, lumbar 3, this vertebra, subluxed on lumbar 4, this vertebra. And this condition, ladies and gentlemen, is called spondylolisthesis. As I was preparing for Canadian National Championships in powerlifting, at one of the workouts, as I was doing bent overs, some guys, they call it good mornings, at one of the repetition as I bent over, I heard a crack. There was movement in my back, sharp pain, and muscle spasm. Well, this time the injury I sustained was permanent. Put in a nutshell, my back was basically shut. I couldn't really recover from this, and you know, back was rapidly getting worse. Now, 1979 and 1980, another X-rays taken on my back. This time the X-rays taken was in flexion and extension. Now the films in extension show clearly lumbar 3 touching lumbar 4. Okay, so this is those are the vertebrae. So in extension, where the disc is supposed to be in between, like there's the space, there was degenerate, there was nothing there. There was the bone on bone. Well, let me tell you, it didn't look pretty at all. April of 1980, I was in Mayo Clinic talking to Dr. Stafford, and after a good discussion, I had a surgery.
Tell us about the surgery. What did the doctors do?
Procedure to correct this sort of problem is called lumbar fusion. What doctors do, they take a piece of hip bone, they work 2 of the vertebrae to bone marrow, they lay the bones cross, body eventually grows to it, forming the solid fusion, and then you have to rehabilitate. He told me that in his entire practice, he never seen on anybody muscle so thick, in such an excellent shape, like I had in my lower back. When he actually got to the backbone, he confirmed I had a fracture, and that lumbar 3 was so very loose, he described he took it between his fingers and moved it up and down and from side to side. How bad was it? He asked me this question. He said, Tony, how did you manage to keep such an excellent muscularity in your lower back? Anybody with back like this would be incapable of walking, never mind exercising. And I described to the doctor the exercise I invented in 1976, and which I was doing from then up to the back operation, the leg raise hyperextension. Prior to the surgery, I seen many doctors and therapists, and I gained some important information from those professionals. For example, proper positions, how to sleep, proper stretching exercises for lower back, upside down traction using the gravity boots. So you see I had all this information which is not just essential in rehabilitation but also maintenance of the healthy back. And following the surgery, with my leg raise hyperextension, I took a step further. I rehabilitate, condition, and strengthen my back to the best shape of my life. And I love to give you and viewers demonstration. How is my back? And also I would like to show how this leg raise hyperextension is done and how it all evolved from 1976 up till today. Ladies and gentlemen, first exercise I select for this demonstration is squat. On the bar is 200 kilograms or 440 pounds, and I will do 15 repetitions. Second exercise I select for this demonstration is bent overs. On the bar is 150 kilograms or 330 pounds, and I will do 15 repetitions. Ladies and gentlemen, this is leg rise hyperextension. I'm using only my legs. This exercise is excellent in rehabilitation and conditioning of the lower back. First stage, when I start using resistance, I used to tie the plates with skipping rope around my ankles to perform this exercise. Second stage, I used to use the gym members to suspend themselves on my calves to perform this exercise. Third stage, I used to use the gravity boots which I had modified to hold the bar with the lifting plates between my ankles to perform this exercise. Stage 4, Backmaster 1. This machine allows leg rise hyperextension to be performed without assistance. This is the only machine which is capable of 3 different loading options. Weight stack only, or plates only with weight stack disengage, or combined resistance. Weight stack and plates are seen in this video. In this demonstration which you just seen are 2 exercises which are very hard on the back, squat and bend overs. Also I shown you and demonstrate you leg rise hyperextension, how it all started in 1976 and how it all evolved up till today. I credit this exercise for very successful rehabilitation, conditioning and strengthening of my back as it is today. I want to say this exercise is not just excellent in rehabilitation lower back, but it's absolutely essential in conditioning and strengthening of the lower back of all athletes. My belief is, better back is conditioned, stronger back you have, better support and protection you will get. And I am a living example of that. I would like to see this exercise to be done in every school, community center, every gym, every therapy department, in every professional club.